Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to the annual dinner of Leslie Jones House 2019. We shall begin with the recitation of the Holy Quran by Hamdazan and translation by Mustafa Umar.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للعنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان صدق الله العظيم.
Rahman, the Lord Most Kind. He has taught the Quran to his beloved apostle. He created the perfect man. Moreover, he taught him the Quran in expression. The sun and the moon follow their courses according to a reckoning, and the stars of the sky and the trees of the earth alike prostrate only to him. And the sky, he it is to who has raised it high and set up the balance of justice, that you may not transgress in the balance, and keep up the weight with justice, and fall not short in the measure. And the earth, he has created it for the creatures. Therein are fruits of many kinds, and date palms with sheaths in clusters, and grain with husk and fragrant blooms. Then, O jinns and men, which of the favors of your Lord will you deny? Wa ma alayna illal balagh.
Now, our respected House Master, Mr. Muhammad Tariq, will brief us with the annual report.
Respected Principal, Vice Principal, Bursar, Heads of Schools, Faculty, and dear students. Good evening, Assalamu Alaikum. I warmly welcome you all to LJ House Annual Dinner. This evening, we have gathered here to bid farewell to our Age 2 batch, whose remarkable journey with us is coming to an end. At this occasion, we'll also acknowledge extraordinary achievements of our students. Ladies and gentlemen, the boys sitting among us are the perfect embodiment of what borders should be. They have not only adapted this wonderful environment, rather they have thrived and excelled in all fields, whether it be co-curricular sports or academics. I am greatly indebted to our principal whose holistic approach to education brought forth fundamental changes in our boarding system. Undoubtedly, now our boys are getting the best possible opportunities to become more compassionate, confident, and thoughtful. I would like to thank him for his initiative to start international boarding, as well as the selection of new H1 students last year, because this step certainly created healthy competitive environment in the house. The positive impact of this change is evident from the half-yearly results, which clearly reflect that every student has now better sense of realization to strive and work hard. I would like to thank Madam Amna Kamran, Headmistress Senior School, heads of departments, faculty for their unprecedented support throughout the year. I would like to enunciate that supervised evening classes actually made a great difference in the boarding environment. I am grateful to our bursar Khalid Noon Sahab for providing all the logistical and financial support throughout the year to manage our house affairs. Thank you, sir. This year we greeted the sports page with renewed vigor and enthusiasm that only young boys possess. We excelled in almost every inter-house competition that took place this year, displaying the epitome of sportsman's spirit. We reached the finals of inter-house cricket juniors, cricket seniors, football juniors, basketball seniors, then water polo, winning cricket and basketball respectively. We also performed exceptionally well in the inter-house athletics competition, receiving prizes in multiple events and eventually winning the athletics cup. We left no stone unturned in the co-curricular activities this year, sending boys to various internal and external events. Some of the competitions include the inter-house photography, documentary, cinematography, aeronautical gear-up, and parliamentary style of debates. Our boys involved themselves with external events with Lahore as well as all over Pakistan. Abdullah Abid and Umar Salim received numerous commendations in many events and they participated in the Lahore. Umar Azim included himself with a team and won events in Karachi Grammar School. Hamdazan also participated in many national and local events. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are bidding farewell to our 5 best boys, Ali Umar, Abdullah Abed, Moiz Chaudhry, Abdullah Shah and Zain Khan. Abdullah Shah is aspiring to study law in King's College London or Queen Mary. Moiz Chaudhry is also planning to pursue his law degree from Sussex. Abdullah Abed wishes to join Aga Khan University. I am absolutely certain that the values which they have learned in this great institution will always help them in their practical life. At this point, I want to implore my dear outgoing students, always see yourself as the good ambassador of this great institution. Be kind and good to people you meet on your way up. Always be optimistic in whatever you are doing. On behalf of the college, I bid you farewell and wish you best of luck for your all future endeavors. I thank you all.
Muhammad Ibtisam Khan. He got 5 A's out of 8 in the half-yearly examinations of 2018. He was a member of the hockey, athletics, cross-country, the cricket team junior, and the first in 4 into 100 meter relay. In co-curriculars, he came second in the inter-house documentary competition. Shajil Chaudhry Akbar. In sports, he was a member of the football team junior, the cricket team junior, and the cross-country team. In co-curricular, he came second in the inter-house documentary competition. Mustafa Umar. He was a member of the cricket team junior and the cross-country team. He participated and came third in inter-house parliamentary debates and second in the entrepreneur competition. Subhan Ahmed Chaudhry. In sports, he was a member of the cricket team junior, football team junior, cross-country team. In co-curricular, he came second in the Islamic quiz. Usama Ali. In sports, he was the winner of the cross-country, a member of the football team junior, cricket team junior and senior, athletics team, cross-country team, basketball team, seniors and juniors, hockey team, tug-of-war team and water polo team. He came third in triple jump, first in hardball throw, third in 200 meter hurdles, first in 1500 meter and first in 400 into 100 meter relay. He came first in German poetry and second in German spelling and German interpretive reading. Hussain Kambo. He was a member of the football team junior and the cross-country team. Moving on to C2, Jawad Hassan. He achieved 4 A's out of 6 subjects in the internal finals of 2018 and 1 A, 1 B in his CIs. In sports, he was a member of the football team juniors, hockey team and captain of the cricket team juniors. Muhammad Amanullah Khakwani. He achieved 1 A and 1 B in his CIE examinations. In sports, he was a member of the water polo team, the football team juniors, the cricket team juniors, basketball team juniors and seniors, the athletics teams, a member of the tug of war and came second in table tennis rankings under 16. Malik Abu Bakr. He achieved 4 A's out of a total of 6 subjects in the internal finals of 2018. Sayyid Nabil Raza. He achieved 2 A's in his CIE examinations. In sports, he was a member of the football team junior, cricket team junior, basketball team juniors and seniors, athletics team. He came second in 100 meter, third in 200 meter, first in discus throw, third in shot put, first in 4 into 100 meter relay, and first in Punjab Olympics rugby. Rao Daud Ali Khan. He was a captain of the football team juniors, member of the cricket team juniors and the cross-country team. Muhammad Umar Khalid. He achieved 4 A's out of a total of 6 subjects in his internal finals of 2018 and 1 A star 1 B in his CI examinations. In sports, he was a member of the basketball team junior and senior, football team junior and the hockey team. In co-curriculars, he went to the debating competition in Lawrence College and received an honorable mention for his efforts. Muhammad Hafizullah Khakwani. In sports, he was a member of the football team junior, cricket team junior, the water polo team, the basketball team juniors and seniors, the tug of war.
Moving on to H1, Hamda Zan, 7 A's in mocks and 2 A's in half-field examinations, 3rd in events of Misal, Pancreations, Nova, TCS Crest and Grammathon. Umar Azim, 4 A's in his half-field examinations, member of hockey team, cricket team, basketball team and senior tug of war and cross country. 2nd in aeronautical competition documentary, 1st in English, poetry and English reading, honorable mention in Interhouse Man. Externally, he came 1st in Grammathon, 2nd in Studio 55 and 3rd in KGS events. Akbar Khan, member of basketball team, tug of war, water polo, cross country and 3rd in 4 into 100 meter relay. Umar Salim Riaz, member of basketball team, senior, member of hockey team and member of tug of war, 3rd in discus throw. Isa Khan, captain of hockey team, member of water polo team, cricket team, basketball team, tug of war and cross country. 2nd gear up and 2nd documentary. Nurullah, 2 A's in his half-field examinations, member of cross country team, 2nd in gear up competition, aeronautica and 1st in pancreations. Murtaza Amjad Sheikh, captain of basketball team, seniors, member of cricket team, seniors and cross country team, 3rd in parliamentary debates and an honorable mention in Interhouse Man. With member of tug of war and 3rd in 4 into 100 meter relay, 1st in pancreations. Examinations, member of cricket team, senior, 2nd documentary, cinema and entrepreneurial competition, 3rd in photography and parliamentary debates. Examinations, member of cricket team, senior, 2nd documentary, cinema and entrepreneurial competition, 3rd in photography and parliamentary debates and 1st in Urdu essay. Ahmed Ijaz, 4 A's in his half-field examinations, member of cricket team, senior, 2nd in inter-house maths competition. Zohaib Haider, member of tug of war, member of basketball team, seniors. Ali Umar, he received 2 A's in his half-field examinations and 2 A's in his mock examinations. Member of cricket team, hockey team, basketball team, member of water polo team and tug of war, 3rd in 4 into 100 meter relay. Came 2nd in inter-house aeronautical competition, 2nd in maths, 2nd gear up and 3rd in parliamentary debates. He participated in external events where he came 1st in Misal 5 and para-creations respectively. Abdullah Shah, he achieved 2 A's in his mock examinations and 2 A's in his CI examinations respectively. He was a member of the tug of war team. He came 1st in legal essay writing competition and also participated in Misal. He came 1st. Moiz Ahmed Chaudhary, he was the member of tug of war, hockey team, water polo team and football team. He was also the captain of the cricket team.
Very good cricket team too.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Particularly good evening to the housemaster who's presided over this magnificent evening, and I've got to say, I hope it's not a competition, but I don't think I've seen a better setup in any house dinner. It's absolutely spectacular. Not that it's about that at all, but Leslie Jones has the most beautiful garden of all the three houses, my favourite. Partly it's the fountain, but it's also just the symmetry of everything. It is beautiful. And it's been a very, very wonderful house this year. I think of Leslie Jones quite a bit because I don't think of individuals. I think of schools in the context of people, and I know this school was struggling on its last legs when Mr. Godley left. John Godley. He had a difficult time and the school was really in trouble. And Leslie Jones came out from Marlborough College as a teacher at the age of 28 to be principal, and it wasn't just Leslie Jones, it was also his Indian staff at that stage, who were quite remarkable people. One is a great artist. But it was Leslie Jones who put together the structure of the school that I don't think has ever changed. People talk a lot about Barry, but Leslie Jones was a remarkable person. When you think that he played rugby for England and that he attended Lincoln College and Oxford University, he had everything going. And the only thing he didn't have going was he didn't have boys. He only had girls. He married a woman who won the singles championships in 1910 at the Lahore grass courts, and he had 3 girls. And he's blessed, isn't he? He's blessed. But the thing about Leslie Jones is every time I walk into that house and I look at that photograph, I think of 3 things. I know quite a bit about him now. I've read his diaries and I've read people's comments about him. He was a very alive, energetic, almost excessive personality. He worried about everything. He was on top of everything. But of course, they had a staff of 12. Only 12 staff existed in those days in a school of 77. It might seem small, but the beginning of everything's difficult. And to stay 13 years in what was then a remote outpost was quite an extraordinary experience. But to put together the basics of a public school, an English public school, which is effectively what this has remained in structure, when you think of the boarding in particular, and even when I look at the results that have gone off to the UK, I must compliment the headmistress on this immensely, and also Dr. Nyla Burney. I don't think there's been better UK results in memory. I sent these off to Syed Baba Ali, and his response was he can't remember better results either. We need a few more Oxfords in Cambridge, but that's only just to tick a few boxes. But when you look through the general accomplishments in the school, of which there are many borders, you go through the top universities of the UK and many other excellent opportunities. And it brings me to the point of remembering why boarding is important. It's not a hotel, although some boys, I'm sure, treat it as accommodation, and therefore they don't get everything out of it that they should. But it's more than that. It is the complete schooling system. No day boy can possibly experience what a boarder experiences. You only have to walk into a dormitory and see 3 beds or 4 beds, or if you get into Seigel, as I did this morning, 12 or 14 beds in one dormitory, you know that people are living together and they're developing and they're going through some tough experiences. Just the fact that you wake up every morning with someone 3 inches from you, or you go to a washroom, there's someone you see every single day, and there's an emotional contact with people, a relationship that means something. And what comes with that are happiness and arguments and life and all the things we know that make up family. So when I think of boarding at Aitchison, I like to think of families. I think it's come a long way. I don't think when I came here we could possibly produce the academic results we have. I don't think the houses were nearly as nice as they were. When I say nice, I mean empathy for other people, care and concern, and also the ability of boarders to balance everything they do. No day boy can do this. Well, they haven't tried it, at least. So when you go through a boarding experience, you leave as the most complete product of Aitchison College. I've said often when I meet old boys, my first question is, what were you, a boarder or a day boy? And they say, I was a day boy. I said, oh, that's good. But the truth is, if they say they're a boarder, it means something. It also means a great deal of difference. I'm very proud, and I think the staff are very proud tonight too, because they've played that role in the classroom as much as they have outside, that this is not a bully boy school. It's a tough school. I can tell you that, because I've had feedback from boys who've gone to England. It is a tough school. It's uncompromisingly a boys' school. And that's a good thing, because boys are sometimes crash through and crash. They're straightforward. They're all sorts of things. And we have all sorts of boys here. I look at the leavers, different groups of boys in the 5 or the 6 or 5 I'm looking at, are all different boys. But they've all benefited from boarding. They've all valued being here. And most importantly, I think out of their experiences, they leave as young men who are capable of taking on life. And life is taking on the circumstances of living with people, studying with people, eating with people. And in many of the countries they're going to, very open societies, I think they're capable of doing well, surviving, and also upholding their own standards of belief in life. And I think it's terribly important. I'll come back to the housemaster. I remember, I think it was 2017 that you were appointed. And the first thing I noticed about the housemaster was that he's a very calm person, a very pleasant and calm person. And it makes a great deal of difference. And I commend you, sir, on the way in which you and your family have engaged the house and dealt with all the invisible issues that I would not even know about, probably. Probably the headmistress does, but I don't. But I think that's a great compliment to you as a leader. I want to pay tribute to the staff here tonight who have been tutors. Without you, we could not have raised the standard of boarding. Impossible. 2016, no one came for duty. It was basically one person running 40 boys. And you know what happened? It was 40 boys running one person. And the difference is now, I think you have a much better, that ugly word, symbiotic relationship. The most important thing to me when I think about Aitchison is I hope there's a great respect from students in relation to staff. Nobody comes into education to make money. If Majid Khan was giving this speech, he'd give a better one on that topic. But it's true, we come as a particular identikit as a person. We come as people who like people. We're more positive than negative, maybe except principles, but we're more positive than negative. We look for the positives in young people, and that's what makes us good teachers. We're willing to accept a few things that go through the keeper. And I think when I think of boarding, I think of all the boys that in my time that I've inducted here, whether they be one from Afghanistan, technically, others from England. It's been a great success because you brought with you a sense of the world, but also an understanding of a country that's greatly misunderstood. It's a wonderful country, great potential. And I have to say that when I sit down and listen to other schools' results, I puff up with pride, because on these results this year, you're actually better than Marlborough College in England. Better. And you may not know it, but academically, you are up in the top rung of schools. So congratulations to all the boys for all the great effort that they've done. In terms of the sport, boarding is nothing without sport, playing sport, except for Zane. Zane's played no sport at all. Where are you, Zane? Played nothing, absolutely nothing. But he's been an extraordinary contribution to the school. A great compere, a great carer of young boys, and the reading that he did. We can all contribute in different ways. We don't have to be all sportsmen. So it's a bit of tongue-in-cheek there. But the important thing is to be involved, and that's what I like about boarding. The boys are always involved. And whilst I say some have used it as accommodation, not many have, and most have benefited from being here, and it will make a difference in your life. To finish up, I want to say just a couple of things. One is that I don't think many people understand boarding from the outside world. The normal perception is that boarding is harsh, it's difficult, It raises bullies and all sorts of other problems. I was immensely proud, not surprised, but a little bit surprised that Seigel and Bahawalpur actually topped academics in prep school. I mean, that's an extraordinary achievement. When you think of some of the boys who've come here without language or late, and particularly during admissions, you think of the boys you're enrolling, this school can produce amazing potential in boys. It can take their potential and lift it to the sky. You don't even have to come here almost and speak English, you can do well. Because the community, the society that we have is electric, it's a hothouse. And then I look at the Borders results and O and A levels and I just feel so proud. I feel so proud of my teaching staff and the efforts you put in. You get a lot of criticism as a teacher. You're assessed every day as if you're running a soap factory. Every day has to be exactly the same day. It's not. It's a human experience. And things go wrong and things go right, etc., etc. And I hope the boys, not just the H2, but the other boys sitting here tonight understand this is not a factory. It's a rich community where extraordinary things can happen one day and the next day can be a bit disappointing. And that's what life is. There's no point complaining about it. You get on and you do better. I'm very proud of the facility we've created in boarding. The fact we have PCs in a 1:6 ratio is terrific. I'm very proud of the money we've put towards boarding and renovating both Godley and Leslie Jones in the coming year. I'm very proud of the fact that we care about our boarders. A lot of schools take boarders and don't think about them too much. So in finishing, I want to say that not only is boarding a central part of Aitchison's life, it is what Aitchison always will be. And I'm delighted tonight to announce, and I will announce, we're going to create a new boarding house. And it will be built within the next, not built, but renovated within the next year. And we'll be bringing in more boarders and we'll reach towards 600. It's important. I wish every boy in this school was a boarder to some extent, because out of that you're releasing into society young men who have a sense of resilience. We live in a world of victimisation at the moment. You've got to be resilient. You've got to, I'm talking to the boys now, not the staff. You've got to be resilient. You've got to put up with a lot of nonsense, a few nasty words, a few bumps along the way without complaining. You can't run off to the umpire and ask for a free kick every time in your life. So, to the boys who are leaving tonight, to Ali Umar, Abdullah Abid, Abdullah Shah, Zain Khan, Moiz Ahmed Chaudhry, I wish you the very best in life. I hope that your leaving is sad, and I hope that you're going to where you're going is happy. I hope that you don't forget us. And I hope that when you're immensely successful financially and the new boarding house has to be built, you come here with your wallet. It's important to give back. Not enough people give back. The most extraordinary book published, photographed, it's a great mark of Aitchison. Very hard to sell. People talk a lot, they don't do much. Schools like this are very rare in the world, and they're extremely rare in Pakistan, if not unique. If you don't put back into it emotionally and financially, then these schools can't exist, or nor do they deserve to exist. And when I hear about the universities that you're going to, I'm delighted. I wish you well, bless you, Godspeed you, and thank you for everything you've done to make Leslie Jones a very, very good house this year. Congratulations.
Now I would invite Umar Azim to speak upon this remarkable occasion.
It's not the first time that I'm standing here addressing my seniors. And it never really hit me until just right now that it might as well be the last time. I'll begin with congratulating my housemaster, assistant housemaster, and all the batches at Leslie Jones House this year. Leslie Jones House has had many glorious years, but never have I witnessed a year so successful, not only in terms of achievements, but in terms of grooming, learning, and growth. Trust me on this one, boarding is not easy. But when you have seniors who look after you every day, who are there for you every single moment of the day, brothers who are there to laugh with you, brothers who are there to cry with you, and brothers who are there to share the best moments and the worst moments with you, you get through. You get through with memories to cherish forever. For the leaving batch of 2019, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for what you have taught me over the years. Abdullah Shah, our very own Prince Charming, I respect your determination. You joined us last year, but your unmatched determination and how just in a year you made a position for yourself and made an everlasting mark on LG House is in our history books. I sincerely hope that I will come to develop the same sense of determination that you have upheld through your time at this college. Muiz Chaudhry, the thing I most adore about you is the way you always remain cheerful. In my 4 years with you, I do not recall any such incident where your smile has forgotten you. You've taught me one thing, to remain cheerful and to always keep on smiling. Abdullah Abid, if in my time with you I've learned anything, it is that hard work always pays off. I've seen you put your heart into everything you do. I really hope that I, in its true essence, will integrate your kind of hardworking personality into my life because I have someone to look up to. To know that in the end, hard work always pays off. Ali Umar, out of all the qualities you've displayed, I've been really motivated by your role as a leader. I have seen you lead the house at every front. No matter how the odds have been stacked against us, you have taught me that if we believe in ourselves and we can overcome all odds, we can win. It may seem a little far-fetched, but even if I become half of the leader you've been, I'll always be proud that I've learned from the best. Zain Khan, thank you for teaching me that no matter what people say, no matter what people say, you do nothing but smile in the face of all negativity around you. Thank you, Mr. Zain Khan. I would request the Honorable Headmistress to come up and present souvenirs to the leaving batch of H2. Abdullah Abid. Zain Khan. We would also like to present Zain Khan with an award for the best commentator.
Going forward to the final addresses, Abdullah Shah of the leaving batch will come up and tell us about the time he has spent at Aitchison College.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to start off with a quote made by a worthy principal when I first came to Aitchison. He said, and I quote, "For the boarders, Aitchison is a second home. And after spending 2 years at this great institute, I could not agree more." I want to highlight the word home in that quote. Whereas house is made up of windows and ceilings, home is made up of people and feelings. I will try to keep my speech short but meaningful. I would like to thank my juniors at LJ House. All of them are going to make it big one day. And I believe that the integrity of Leslie Jones is in safe hands. I would also like to extend my gratitude to my batchmates, as all of them have played an integral role in my journey here. Zain, you've been a great support to me. You're an amazing person inside out, and I wish you the best of luck for your future endeavors. Abdullah Abid, I'll miss your everyday call to the pool table for a match. If I recall, I'm leading the score line. You're passionate and hardworking, and you're gonna do wonders in your life. Hope to see Cosmos Electric as a leading electric firm, my friend. Ali, you've proven your abilities of a politician every now and then. And I have no doubt in saying that D.I. Khan's future is gonna be very bright. Hope to see your photos from LSE next year. Voice of a leader, as the shopkeeper said. Last but not the least, Muiz. Being my roommate and my closest friend, we've shared so many experiences together, and many more await. Don't forget our pact to make AP the best law firm, brother. The world awaits. I would also like to thank my teachers and staff advisors who have not only taught me, but have guided me in life. The administration too has been wonderful to me. Madam Amna and Sir Kamran, thank you for always trusting and for providing me the opportunity to lead. This is the point where we leave Aitchison. But rest assured, my fellow companions, Aitchison will never leave us. It is an aura that we will possess till our last breath. I'm out of words, but I want to go on. I want to live this moment with my brothers and my friends. But it's like what they say, part of the journey is the end. Thank you.
Ali Umar of the Leaving Batch will speak on behalf of the Leaving Batch of Leslie Jones House 2019.
Respected Principal, Headmistress, teachers, and fellow LGIs, good evening and Assalamu Alaikum. Being able to gather courage to stand here today is not something I have accomplished on my own. But it was the driving force of my teachers who encouraged me to believe in myself and try everything despite odds being against me at times. I don't know how I will be able to sincerely express my gratitude to them, but I will graduate knowing that I found comfort in them. I would especially like to thank my Amna Kamran for always looking out for us as a mother, Sir Tariq and Sir Yaqub for never letting us sleep hungry, always having their doors open for us, Sir Farooq Sabir and Ma'am Tasneem for making boring subjects like maths and physics interesting. I am touched beyond words. Thank you so much for the love and care. In 2006, I got a chance to be a part of Gwyn House. I was under the guidance of Ma'am Ruxana and Ma'am Nusrat, who I will always respect as they played a major role in my upbringing and made my early years at Aitchison much easier. Initially, the thought of being away from my family haunted me, and I yearned to go back, but they always treated us like their own children and taught us that this place is also our home and we all are a family. Not only that, but Gwyn House was also a place where I got a chance to meet all these people whom I can call brothers, whom I can rely on. I grew up playing with them, the ones with whom I got beaten up by IG Asma because of all the shenanigans we pulled together. उस सुबह को जो उठते साथ डॉम फाइट्स होती थी, सर पे बेडशीटें उतार के पगड़ियाँ बना के भाग रहे होते थे, वो सब टाइम याद आएगा. In 2011, I joined Segal House, a place which made Aitchison College much more fun. Colonel Mahbub Alam will always have a special place in our hearts. He used to wake us up early in the morning during weekends for extra drill. His wife, whom we used to call Auntie, used to teach us table manners and make us eat a spoonful of butter when we got them wrong. Colonel Saib, Sir Shahid, and Sir Najm all were huge inspiration for us. As much as they used to be strict with us, they still treated us like their old children and were always there for us when we needed them. We'll always miss Sir Langlands, as we used to bunk our preps and sit next to him, listening to his same old stories over and over. How General Ayub asked him to stay in Pakistan, how he groomed Imran Khan, and why he never got married. I wish we could turn back time and tell him how much we miss listening to these stories. Talking of turning back time, I wish we had Colonel Ashraf sitting amongst us. It is now that I feel his absence the most. Although he couldn't be with us, his wisdom and guidance will live on through us. In 2014, I joined senior school, the final chapter of my life at Aitchison College. LJ House, a place that sparks thousands of memories. memories filled with life that make saying my goodbye difficult. From sneaking out and going to swimming pool late night, to egging and throwing waters at guards during the cold winter nights, to sneaking on top of Barry and raising LJ House flag on the top. But now it's over for us. We have written our final chapters of our books, and these are the memories that no one could take from us. But no matter what happens, the chances of us reliving these memories are out to the realm of possibilities, unless, of course, we fail. Boys. During these days, we laughed, we cried, got happy, got sad, attended book fairs and stole as much books as we could, attended parties, bunked classes, got grades, sometimes failed, again, boys. As they say, everything eventually ends. Last day of summer holidays, final chapter of a good book, parting ways with a close friend. But endings are inevitable. Leaves fall and you close the books. You say goodbye. Part of the journey is the end. Today we say goodbye to everything that was familiar, everything that was comfortable. We are moving on. But just because we're leaving and that hurts, there are some people who are so much part of us, they'll be with us no matter what. They are our solid grounds, our North Stars, and the small clear voices in our hearts that will always be with us, always. 15804 signing off. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Now I would like all the H2 to present the souvenir to the housemaster. Thank you.
Awards for the leaving batch. I would also like to invite the Honorable Principal to give away the prizes.
Trophy for the best living boy goes to Ali Umar. Here, the trophy for the best sportsman between Ali Umar and Moez Chaudhary.
Throughout the ceremony, now we would like you to join us for the dinner. Have a delightful experience.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.